picking one person, picking Romeo is coming to represent their Cholis. Picking Ziggy, Zagga, Man, Patois, and Jem Kennedy were coming to represent all the 13 districts of West Nile. We are not all the small people. Who is Bebe cool to think that he can, you know, we also know about gangs. We have suffered from inside. These guys, they don't know what war is. We know those things. So we just don't want to do these things because we respect our president for bringing peace and freedom in Uganda. So that is it. No Bebe cool in our region. We want to do this usual. So we don't want any manyang of Bebe cool. I've never been annoyed in the last 15 years. But Bebe cool and his team beating me up on stage. He has not only beaten me for my family, but he has beaten me as a representative of West Nile, as a representative of Northern Uganda. So we are not going to deal with the Bebe cool anymore, and we are going to carry this campaign. If the NRM Secretariat they want us on board, they want the votes of Museveni, we don't want Bebe cool in West Nile.
Fresh Boy Promotion, that's my name. Hey brother, you're welcome today. I'm very happy to have this one of the greatest talent from the Northern Uganda also, because some of the people, if you say it, I'm from Northern Uganda, they only think Gulu City, Lera, but Arua, Ajuman is also part of Northern Uganda. Hey bro, you're most welcome to this YouTube channel.
Thank you so much, thank you so much. My name is Ziggy Zagga. I'm a comedian, I'm an MC, I'm an artist, so I do quite a lot of things. By grace of God, I've been in this industry for over 30 years now, but we keep moving. I want to thank all the people watching this live. I want to thank my brothers. Of course, I'm from West Nile. West Nile is a part of sub-region of Northern Uganda. There are 4 clusters: West Nile, Acholi, Karamoja, and Lango sub-region. Of course, we have been getting some opportunities to come and perform for the national functions of NRM. Of course, I'm one of the part of the NRM artists. Come and make people happy, make people laugh, and do MCing. Yesterday in Kololo, I was one of the persons invited to come and perform. Of course, Kololo didn't end very well yesterday for me. I was the only person who left the Kololo in a vest. And I have never done that in my life. You go for a performance, you come without a shirt. It was not for fun. Of course, we encountered so many things, and I want to be very open to this. It is not the first time Northern Uganda has been looked at very inferior by the central artists. The plan was to have all the artists, because people who invited were all supposed to perform. We reported here early. Some of us came, the Romeo Dons came even 1 week before. We came 3 days ago. We've been here in Kampala. We arrived at Kololo very early, only, you know, to find a lot of issues. Of course, Bebe Cool had put his managers, the state manager. Bebe Cool was the one handling artists, was the one handling finance, was the one doing everything. Salvador was also there. He was the one who coordinated us as the MCs and comedians. So quite really a lot of things. From morning before the president arrived, it was central artists and western artists only performing. Northern artists who had submitted, Northern and the Eastern artists who had submitted our songs but were not given space. We were introduced as MCs, comedians, but were not given anything to do. Time kept on going until the president arrived from his nomination. Of course, we want to thank the president for leading this country very well. That's why we are able to spend our pennies to board the bus and to come here.
Just because of president.
Because of the president and the mighty party NRM. So what happened there was, you know, time kept on going. These guys were putting their own people from Western Uganda and
Central Uganda.
Sidelining Eastern and North. So we kept on communicating. They said, no, when Muse comes, we'll put some of you people. And when Muse goes, things will happen. What? People were coming over 35 artists performed. And for us, we said, you know, we are very calm people from.
Yeah, they were only brainwashing you.
When the anger comes in us, different things like earthquake. We let everything. When Mose came, the Bebe proved that he knows very much. He grabbed the microphone. Of course, when the president is around, he's not an artist, he becomes an MC. It has not happened yesterday, it has happened before. Even the other day, the president
this thing is recurring, happening several times.
It was a peace day in Yumbe, in our own land in West Nile. He grabbed the microphone from us. we became an MC, and our artists from West Nile did not perform. And it's a function on our own land. It is people who came from Central who perform. So these are some of the things, and the same thing happened yesterday. Of course, when Muse came, Muse talked. And when Muse left, they had all finished perform. So they gave us the microphone that you can bring the northern guys and eastern. So that was coming to 7 p.m. Of course, we are very talented. We know our tricks of retaining people, keeping the crowd. We jumped on stage when people were like walking. We jumped on stage. People realized things were hot. They came back. We brought in Romeo Yoleng, who's even they were cutting the song. The second person to bring on stage was supposed to be James Kennedy. That is when issues started. These guys realized we were taking over the stage. Bebe Cool's manager ordered that no, that is enough for Northern Uganda. Only one, and yet there were 8 artists from Northern Uganda. Even guys of Eastern Uganda are not performing. So a lot of things happened. They said no, we should wait with us. They are bringing some people from Central. That's when the Lugbar enemy, the West Nile, and the Northern enemy came out. I told this guy, if you're out of your senses, that's where we're going to have issues. You have brought all your artists over 35. We are also officially invited. What happened? That's when issues broke up. Bebe Cool's manager ordered the bouncers to beat me up and throw me off stage. And that is exactly what happened. There are 4 bouncers. If it was not because of the northerner in me, these guys would have thrown me. The other one caught my leg, the other one caught my leg, the other one caught me here on the waist, the other one held my hands. But also, we were all trained. You know, I held the other one somewhere where there was no movement. They could not carry me, because if they carry me, also they were going to carry this other guy of theirs too, because I was squeezing him seriously somewhere. So, you know, all in all, the guy started beating me up, and my shirt was torn. T-shirt was torn. Even have the videos of the torn T-shirt, everything. And of course, people came in this, and all these things were happening when one of our artists, James Kennedy, was performing on stage. Because they didn't want now northern guys to perform, because they realized we had brought crowd back. Now they wanted also to come in. When President Yoweri Museveni had left, we came, wanted to entertain people. So we are not going to complain. So my message is, we are not going to allow that. We have been sidelined for a very long time by the central guys, my special Bebe Cool. We don't want anything to do with the Bebe Cool in our region again. And if Bebe Cool comes for any function, a national function in our region, West Nile, that's when we are going to gang up. I want to be very honest about this. We have MCs who can do the work. We have artists who can mobilize.
Even more talented, that is.
More talented, because we mobilize people using our own language. He's not the only NRM artist. We are NRM artists. That's why sometimes, even yet, we came with our own money. We use our own money to come here because of the love for the party. And if this is what you do for us, if we go back home and we tell our people nothing to do with this party again, what will happen?
What
for
do you
the
think
love
will
of this
come?
party, for the love of President Yoweri Museveni, for what he has done, the peace, we are thriving in peace, freedom, everything we are developing. The small things we do is because of the peace and freedom in this country. So we are going to stand for West Nile. No Bebe Cool for West Nile. If President Yoweri Museveni is coming for nominations in West Nile, we don't want to see Bebe Cool, and we are going to raise this voice to all the media houses, and we are going to communicate even to the secretariat. If there is anyone in the president's office who can watch this video, we don't want Bebe Cool in West Nile for Museveni's campaigns. We have suffered enough in the hands of Bebe Cool and his team. Let the central guys handle their region. Actually, they will handle their region. Langos, Eastern Uganda, North, they handle their region. West Nile will have their region. We don't want anything of sidelines. No man will oppress us and keep quiet. We are northerners. You press us and we press you. By the way, we have suffered enough from the insurgents in northern Uganda. But we suffered. We thank the president. Now there is freedom, there is peace. We are doing our business as usual. So we don't want any manyang of Bebe Cool. I've never been annoyed in the last 15 years. But Bebe Cool and his team beating me up on stage, he has not only beaten me for my family, but he has beaten me as a representative of West Nile, as a representative of Northern Uganda. So we are not going to deal with Bebe Cool anymore, and we are going to carry this campaign. If the NRM Secretariat, they want us on board, they want the votes of Museveni, we don't want Bebe Cool in West Nile. and that's what we're advocating for. We're going down to talk this to people. This is very final, but I thank God. They beat me up. I didn't, you know, some small body pains and injuries, but I'm here. I'm here. I'm going back to my family, to my people, because I've not come here alone. Picking one person, picking Romeo is coming to represent their cholis. Picking Ziggy, Zagga, Man, Patwa, and Jem Kennedy are coming to represent all the 13 districts of West Nile. We are not all the small people. Who is Bebe cool to think that he can, you know, we also know about gangs. We have suffered from insurgency. These guys, they don't know what war is. We know those things. So we just don't want to do these things because we respect our president for bringing peace and freedom in Uganda. So that is it. No Bebe cool in our region. We want to do our mobilizations on ourselves. I am speaking for many, but of course after here you'll find so many people communicating about this. Thank you.
Thank you so much, bro, for sharing with us.